What is up, everybody? Doomwake here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be bringing you a VOD from the Twitch stream that I did last night. Before we continue, as always, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the video. Let's try and get this video to 123 likes. I know that's kind of a random number, but 1, 2, 3, let's try it. So here is my latest creation in the Crashing Footfalls saga. I don't know exactly what I want to call it. The journey that I've been, the Rhino journey, I guess, as it were. We did some Rhinos content a couple weeks back, but this is kind of my latest creation. So the last time I saw you, we were playing with 80 cards, and Yorion had some pretty good success with that, which I still think is my preferred version at this point. This is more of an experiment. I wanted to see how 4 colors in 60 cards played, and my goal of this league was to try and see if I missed Solitude enough and if I missed Yorion enough, because those are like the two big losses from going down from 80 to 60. I don't think there's a way to fit Fury and Solitude in a 60 card build, because it's really hard to get the correct counts for Solitude and Fury. So I think if you're playing 60 cards, you have to choose one or the other. I still think Fury is a little bit more powerful. I'm not sure. Maybe there's a way that you can get Solitude in here. I think at that point you'd probably have to cut Outburst for more Ardent Pleas. But this is pretty much just the 80 card version slimmed down to 60. Again, we're playing with Omnath because that card is absurd. The usual suspects from Rhinos. I'm choosing to go with 4 Outburst, 4 Shardless, 1 Plea as my split of Cascade spells. Again, I'm choosing Outburst over more Pleas because Outburst pitches to Fury, and if you're going to play Fury, you need to up the red count. I still have 1 Ardent Plea here as my 9th Cascade spell, because the way that the math works out is 9 Cascade spells in 60 is about the same percentage as 12 and 80, so I want to keep that percentage around the same, so I don't mind the 9th Cascade spell. But and then 4 Teferi Time Raveler, because that's, again, a huge draw to Splashing White. Like, getting to play Teferi and Omnath in your, really good tempo-based strategy when you're always putting 8 power, sometimes 10 power into play on turn 3, backing that up with Teferi and Omnath. It's just a really, really powerful combination. Not a ton of other stuff here to note. The mana base, I'm not sold on the basic planes. I think that could be maybe an additional shock land or additional fetch land. I think I like the Rogran Triome over the Ketria Triome, because if you're trying to get 2 lands and 4 colors of mana and you want to suspend Footfalls on one without taking damage, you can go basic Forest, suspend Footfalls, turn 2 Rogran Triome, and then you're set on your colors. So I think I would do it that way. Also, Rogran Triome is a little bit better because we're not playing more copies of Plea. If there are some situations where you go like Rogran Triome, Forest, Forest, Mountain, Rogran Triome doesn't cast Plea, but we only have 1 Plea in this deck, so that shouldn't come up as often. And then in the sideboard, again, a lot of the usual suspects. I chose to go down to 3 Dispute and added the 4th copy of Leyline. I wanted to see if Leyline made the burn matchup a little bit better. Unfortunately, we didn't get to play against burn, didn't bring in the Leylines, so still undecided on what the best burn sideboard card is. And then I think trimming a Mystical Dispute if you're playing Teferi and Omnath is fine, because I think once you've added Teferi and Omnath to your Rhinos deck, you make your blue-white matchup a lot better. So I don't think you need as many disputes in that matchup. So just that's kind of the rundown of the changes that I made and why we're choosing to try 60 instead of 80. Again, I still think I prefer 80, but I don't know. It's pretty close for me. But anyways, let's. I'm happy to showcase how we did in the league. Again, this is the VOD from the Twitch stream. I will drop a link in the Twitch stream below if you want to go check that out. We're live every day from 2 p.m. Eastern to, I usually try to go till about 8 or 9. 6 or 7 hours. So check out the Twitch stream if you want to do that. And then, without further ado, here we go. I'll see you back here in just a little bit for number 1. I'm going to go Jeskai Triome Basic Forest. Less dollars, that's also true. That is a good point. Much less dollars. Basic Mountain. Say Jun's Saga strategy. Seems like it is. The fire. Any icers? No icers. That was dumb. I should have played this tapped. Because I'm gonna save the fetch land for Omnath, but yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. That I'm not forcing. You can have that. Just play the good cards. 10 head. I guess breeding pool. No, it's probably better to go stomping ground, island. Sure, it's fine. It doesn't matter too much, but yeah, matters for that, I guess. But all right, cast this card. I cast this card. What say you? Why did we fetch there? Why wouldn't I fetch? Oh, you're saying the second fetch. Yeah, it'll take less damage, but that was probably dumb, right? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I should have kept the fetch in hand and maybe played the Steam Fence again. My opponent said, yesterday you were my first league opponent too, and I draw lands. This game against 5 lands, you curse me. Sag. White Peepo sad. We can't Sag today, because Sag is turned off for some reason. So we have to White Peepo sad. I literally just said you can't Sag. It got turned off somehow. So you have to White Peepo sad. And we call that it's the dollar store Sag. You're starting to slip. It's the budget Sag. Think I'm giving in. So I have sorcery land. I will attack you. I'm not going to attack with the Shardless. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Sag. Fatal push. Why didn't they push the Shardless on my turn? They would have had a 4-5 Goyf, right? Because they fetched. Didn't they fetch? Pretty sure they fetched. It's kind of weird, champ. Did I miss them not fetching? I thought they fetched. Sag looks fine. Well, it's not showing up in the chat. Oh, wait. Am I just dumb? Okay, maybe I'm just dumb. It's not showing up in my chat. Look. Hang, look. See? It's not showing up here. I don't know why it's not showing up here. It's weird. Weird. That's better left unsaid. Tarmogoyf with a Shadow Spear. So 18, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Guess they're not dead. Any bounce spells? No bounce spells, huh? Man, if only I had a Yorion to pick up. It's almost like this could have been avoided. If only I had a Yorion to pick up, huh? If only there was a way that I could have built my deck to get an additional card. You guys have any idea? Any ideas? No ideas. I don't know how that possibly could have happened. Absolutely no idea. I don't know if attacking all is right, but I'm doing it. Demons free. Exalted trigger? Nah, just shove, dude. Just shove. Just draw 8 next time? Yeah, that's fair. I probably should have an extra card in my deck.
If only there was a way that I could put an extra card into my deck and have an extra card in my starting hand every game. If only there was a way I could do that. Man, they weren't lying. Holy shit. They were not lying. Refresh my Twitch chat. Let's try it. It works! Yeah, I did it. I did it. Alright, now we can Sag. Now we can Sag. Why White Leyline? Burn and Belcher. Which are both horrendous matchups. Maybe not horrendous. Burn is close, Belcher is pretty horrendous. Easiest trophy of your life? Nice. Yeah, when I saw it you posted in Discord, it looked absolutely insane. Yeah, I got beaten so badly by Muppet that I just had to try it for myself. But Muppet wasn't playing 4 colors, so. Rude. I always hate fearing Ragavan on turn 1. I just feel like that play is so bad. I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, it looked disgusting. I'm gonna fetch first because I don't want them hitting the Triome. Because I would like to keep my Triome. Come on, play a Tarmogoyf. Just go Tarmogoyf, pass. No, or go land, Tarmogoyf, DRC. Dude, if they go land, oh no. Oh no. Land, Tarmogoyf, DRC. Tarmogoyf, DRC. Tarmogoyf, DRC. Tarmogoyf, DRC. Is it happening? Oh, please tell me it's happening. Damn it. Never lucky. Never lucky. Man, am I taking another hit? Think so. I guess I could kill Red in 6. Am I able to download Twitch VODs without music for the YouTube? Yes. If you go to any of my Twitch VODs, none of them have music. So I have music playing in the live stream, but it doesn't record to the Twitch VODs. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think this is close. Like, normally I don't really care about Ren in 6. God, this is tough. Problem with killing Ren in 6 is what if they draw a discard spell? Then my hand just kind of sucks, right? So I feel like hanging on to Fury is better if they have a discard spell. I think I'm going to pass. What the wizardry is that? It's literally just a setting in Twitch. It's right here. So settings, output, Twitch VOD. So the audio track is 1, that's where the music is playing. The Twitch VOD track is 2, which means the audio track is not playing on the Twitch VOD track. It's really easy. I hope I didn't leak my stream key doing that. No. No, I did not dox myself. You like the camera? Is the camera sussy? Chalice of the Void. I don't like that. Smoach. Alright, kinda wish I killed the Ren. Yeah, this kinda sucks now. Because now they get to make a big Saga token. They're just not going to attack into Endurance. Sucks. It's all bad. It's all bad. There's no shot they attack here, right? Unless they have Terminate. Which would also suck. The colors fade away. They have Terminate. It's not good. Oh, they push. Kept in push, huh? Okay. Beats. It's alright, we'll get them on the play. This matchup is super easy. Their draw was really good. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm over it. It's alright. You can't lose a 3-game match to John, right? Not possible. No possible. No possible. Begging for a chance to see. Alright, game 3. I will keep. Yeah, sounds good. Get breeding pool, I guess. Don't have a red source, but because this can't get stomping ground. If I tried Force of Vigor over Fury against Jund, I always was under the impression that you just like didn't want to ever 2-for-1 yourself against them, and like just hard casting Fury is pretty good sometimes. 60 card 4-color no Yorion, correct. We're just trying to see how if we miss Yorion that much and like what the difference is if we miss Yorion, if we miss Solitude. Just trying some stuff out. I don't know, like, again, in the linear matchups, the 80 card version definitely has some downsides. Like, you draw forces less often, you draw sideboard cards less often. I get it, and that's, like, kind of what we're trying to do with this version. Like, mitigate the downsides, if you will. But 9 Cascaders in 60 is pretty equivalent to 12 and 80, so. Struggle to be myself. They both suck. I always feel like when Fury is good, it's a lot better when Force is good, because they will, like, I think my argument is they're more likely to give you 2 targets for Fury than they are to give you 2 targets for Force, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's a good way to think about it, but, It really does, Bolin. Yeah, it really does. You have to have a really big sample size to get the data right. All right, they selected Shardless Agent. Okay. Yeah, if the game goes longer too, that's fair. I mean, I don't think Fury kills Goyf that often. Goyfs are usually pretty big. Need a land. It's not a land. This thing's on 2. And you're wasted art. Gotta keep bouncing it, I guess. Go. I don't like our spot, though. It's not the worst, but, you know, it's not great. Wife, sure. Yeah. Give me a land, please. Come on, man. This is so bad. I'm gonna bounce Tarmogoyf. Not really sure. If I bounce Goyf and they have Chalice, I pretty much just lose, but I only want to take 6. You can play Solitude over Fury in the 60-card version or split. Are we short on white cards? I think if you're playing 60 cards, you're a little too short on white cards. They shouldn't be able to cast that. Yeah, there's not enough white cards if you're not going to play the full 80. Also, even if 80 is short on white cards, you have Yorion every game. So even if your like 80 card deck is a little short on white cards, you have access to Yorion every game, which means you always have a white card, you know? And that's the big difference. All right, need a land. Please give me a land. Thank you. Do I need red mana? Probably not, right? Punk, thank you for the biddies. I guess I can just get Basic Mountain, right? Yeah, I just get Basic Mountain. What am I saying? I guess Basic Mountain doesn't let me hardcast Endurance, which is sketch, but I don't want to shock there. What flex spots are we trying today? We're trying a different deck. We're trying 60 instead of 80. Just seeing how it feels. You know, how different it feels. If I miss Solitude, if I miss Yorion, if I don't really think there's that much of a difference, yada yada. But we're trying 60 cards. Yeah, the flex slots have been deleted, all 20 of them. I like that. Flex spots have been evaporated. Please tell me I'm not going to lose to Jund. Please. If we lose to Jund, it can't be better, right? It just 100% worse if we lose to Jund. I mean, if they don't have explosives, okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna quad block your Goyf. It's also only 6 power, so they can't kill 2 Rhinos. Yeah, I'm scoop if they play explosives. This doesn't look like explosives. Okay, that's fine. Just quad block. So they can't even really attack. Okay, what card types are they missing? Artifact, enchantment, land, sorcery, creature. So they're missing instant to pump into a 7. But that still only kills 1 Rhino. This attack does not seem very good. Did they think I wasn't going to quad block? Artifact, sorcery, enchantment, land. Unless they have like... No, they have to have like double heat in a push. Whatever. Trading 4 Rhinos for 3 cards. Is that even bad? I don't think so. Okay. Heat still loses the Goyf. Yep, that still doesn't really accomplish much. Okay, good trade. Bounce your constructs. That was a weird attack. I don't know why they did that. Should I attack with the Rhino, or should I hold back both? You have 2 cards. Oh, if I attack with the Rhino, they get to equip and kill Tef. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. Done with me. Not attacking super soft to bounce effects. Yeah, but like they're also trading a Goyf for a Rhino. I don't know if that's better than just getting their Goyf bounced. Like I think getting Goyf bounced is better for them than trading it for a single Rhino, right? And like if they have 2 removal spells, their life total's not under that much pressure anyways. Okay. Well, I guess they just had 100 Goyfs. No, they're talking about me having a bounce spell. I guess the trade makes more sense now. I don't know, still kind of sketch. So, sorcery, artifact, creature, land? I think I could just go land pass. I'm just gonna go land pass. Always drawing cards with the 14 months. Thank you for the 14 months, buddy. Appreciate you. Welcome back. You. Can we shrink? Oh yeah, we can shrink. We only have 4 types. Artifact, creature, sorcery, land. So I can at least set up a good double block. So we can like double block a Goyf, follow that with another Rhino, and then maybe triple block another Goyf. Bounce it again the next turn. So. Spooky if Tef dies in combat? How is that going to happen? How would Tef die in combat? You. The Tef is in play. They can't kill the Tef at instant speed. Like, they can't cast heat because the Tef, right? So it's not really spooky at all. So this one's going at Tef, this one's going at me. Okay. Well, we're changing our mind. Artifact, sorcery, enchantment, land, instant creature. That's our attack? Okay. I don't really understand that attack. It's a 5/6. Trade it for a Rhino. Okay. They kill Tef at instant speed, they'll be able to cast instant spells again. True. 5-head. Throwing stones at you. They probably just have to lure us here, right? I would assume they lure us. Okay. I accept. Hallelujah. Alright, we'll cast that one next turn. Rhino time. We're going to cast all of our Rhinos, and then Teferi bounce our Endurance to put our Rhinos back into our deck. That's what's going to happen this game. Black, black, red. So, Luris Goyf. Fine. Would like to draw a land or a red card. Just testing 60 cards, seeing how it feels. I've already kind of missed the Yorion. We're 1 match in and I already missed the Yorion. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm so used to having it. But I have already missed the Yorion. This is like the one matchup where it's nuts, you know. Solitude's also insane against Tarmogoyf. Yeah, it's pretty pog. How about a fetch land? Red card. I think I'm down to plus Tef and just pitch the Violent Outbursts. I mean, how bad is it if I give them 1 turn with Luris? It's not that bad, right? I guess it's like horrendous if they draw explosives. No, it's not, because I still have 4 blockers. I'm just gonna pass. I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna sit here and do nothing. Oh, I got a voicemail. I want to see who called me earlier. Hang on a second, chat. Spam. Attacking with Tarmogoyf. Oh, sure. So they just want to trade for a Rhino and then replay the Goyf. They have 3 cards. Alright, I'll just keep making the trades, I guess. It's not like the best trade, but... How'd you know what the call was about, Dirty? Trying to reach you about Yorion's extended warranty, yeah. Fatal Push. That's rude. It's a good draw step. Still think I'm miles ahead, but... Miles ahead, Copium. Bounce a Glyph. Cast Fury. Kill your shit. Your turn. Oh, we also have 3 borrowers that we can eventually cast. This game's close. Game's close, Copium. Ran in 6. Pink Tef. Alright, fine. I guess I'll play another Tef. Fine. They have 1 card. Probably gonna plus this Tef. I wouldn't mind drawing a blue source. I would not mind drawing a blue source. So I could go Tef plus Borrower. Yeah, that's actually kind of pog. So... Oh no, I can't! Because I have Forest, Mountain, Stomping Ground. Okay, I can't do that. Because I need blue, 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 white. And I can't do that. What if I attacked Red and 6 with Fury? And then if they block cast Outburst... Is that good? It also might be time to bounce my Endurance. So I can Endurance myself. Instant creature land. That also makes the Goyf smaller. Yeah, what if I just go Tef, bounce Endurance, replay Endurance, target myself, and I can start Rhinoing again? And step Rhino's Borrower. I can't Rhinos. I have no footfalls in my deck. There's 3 in my graveyard and 1 in my hand. So I can't do that. I think I'm going to play Tef and bounce my Endurance. Yeah, like that. They do get to ping Tef with Ren and 6. It's a little annoying, but... Alright, go. This is a weird game, huh? I told you, at one point we were going to Teferi bounce our own Endurance to be able to shuffle our footfalls back in. Did I not say that? I literally said that like 2 minutes ago. And we finally reached that stage of the game. Could have swang. Because I could have attacked with the Fury. Yeah, that might have been fine. That might have been okay to attack the Fury. Okay. Swing, endurance, pitch. Holy shit, they're attacking? What the hell? Alright, guess this. They know about it. Confused. There's no way this attack is going to end up well for them, right? So sing along to a happy song. Okay, so let's figure this out. They have instant creature land. The worst that could possibly happen is they could heat their own Ren and 6 in combat to get a Planeswalker, but they can't put a sorcery into the graveyard. I guess they could kill their own Shadow Spear with like Abrupt Decay or something. But I think this feels like a safe block to me, and I think this is also a safe block. They just leave the Shardlesses out of the equation. So if they bolt the Shardless, that would be one additional type, right? So it'd be land, instant, creature, artifact. This would be a 4/5. I'm blocking with the two X4s because these can't get bolted. They also don't have Delirium for heat. And then this would be an X6, which would still trade with this. I think these blocks are good, right? Because Bolt doesn't... I guess they could kill the Fury with Bolt, and I would take 4, but whatever, that's fine, right? I think these blocks are good. I guess I could throw one of the Shardlesses in front of the Goyf, so that if they bolt the Fury, I take less damage that way. But, nah, this is fine, I think. I think this plays okay, this block. I'm trying to think of what the worst case scenario for me is with this block. Okay. So we just bounce. Totally fine with that. That seems like a fine exchange. So I'm at 8. Got one more Goyf to deal with, which we have an Outburst. Now we can Outburst and Borrower. So, yeah, this is totally fine. Shadow Spear. So, could also just ice the Goyf. Okay, let's go. Honestly, I kind of don't even care about the Ren and 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They go to 23. Next turn it would be 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Plus 3 is 18. Yeah, I just don't really think I care about the Ren. Do it this way. So. Alright, guess that. Kind of want the land in play. Yeah, this is fine. I think I'm going to ice the Goyf. I don't know, it's close. Ice Goyf versus play Borrower. It's pretty close. Damnation post-combat. I think if they cast Damnation, I'm still a favorite. I have 3 Borrowers, right? This game has been a grind, huh? People say that Rhinos are one-dimensional, huh? I don't know about all that. Sure, there are some easy games, but... And there are games like this. Although I think we've been ahead pretty much this entire game. So I don't know. Pinging me. Alright, I'm at 7. Rhinos are at least 2-dimensional. Yeah, fair. Oh, hello there. Hello! Nice of you to show up to the party, Mr. Omnath. Bleach. I'm just gonna play Shardless and fetch in their upkeep to gain more life. And then probably just take a Goyf hit. How many Crashing Footfalls have I cast this game? This is going to be my 6th one, right? Or 5th one. 6th or 5th? I can't remember. It's been at least 5. I thought it was 6. I don't know. 5 so far. So this is going to be number 6, right? Light buries me, cover my body, soak me in bleach. On and on and on and on. This would be 5. I shuffled 3. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought this was 5. Oh, I should have fetched in response. Whatever. Should have fetched in response. Don't think it matters. Might be. Tarmogoyf is not gonna cut it. Not gonna cut it. 13, block, 4, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, lethal. Not even close to good enough. It's played against a weird Shot Butcher deck with Sword of the Meek, Salvage Titan, and Vengevine combo. That would be Oops All Spells, right? Yeah, Cake made to get back Luris. Scammer time. Scammer time main deck Lantern? Huh. Okay. Okay. I should have left you alone. The worst is yet to come. I am just a disease. Some Midnight Lantern. Yeah, I've seen a couple of them. It's not common, but I have seen it a couple times. Paula Dean. I'll put drop Fire Ice. Or I hope they play some 0-mana creatures to give me with this Fury. Because I don't want to just 2 for, you know what I mean? I want to get something else out of the Fury. But if they don't play anything, I probably still have to cast Fury. I guess I don't, right? Because I have Teferi. I guess I have a million Cascade cards that I can probably just afford to get rid of one. Because they're just not going to give me anything else they're not going to give me anything else with the Fury, right? Like, I'm trying to think worst case scenario. I do nothing. They go, like, thing. I feel like I probably should Fury this. I think it's close. It's like pretty greedy if they it's pretty greedy to not cast Fury, right? And I have enough extra Cascade cards that I don't think it matters. Yeah, I think it's too greedy not to cast it. I agree. You still look with you next to me. They go think we are dubs. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good point. If they thought that long, yeah, it's probably worth it to kill it. 6. Can anyone explain how Graveyard Hate can beat Belcher combo? Wait, you're talking about two different decks, Yama. You're talking about two different decks. Belcher combo and Oopsal spells are not the same deck. Are you talking about Belcher combo or are you talking about Oopsal spells? Because those are not the same thing. I think I'm going to Outburst. I was thinking it's better to Ardent Plea if I draw another Fury. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's good enough reason for me. Because I want to pitch this and save Omnath, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Thopta. So this is probably a Luris turn for them. I hope it's a Luris turn. Hope it's not. Okay. Is that beatable? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, beatable, I think. So they have no cards. Well, we're dead to Paladin, but right? Oh no, they need one more mana. That's also a good draw. I think I'm just gonna hold up Outburst because this is 8 plus 16 is 24. There's 20. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna hold up Outburst. With you next to me. The 2 damage is not worth it. I can just hold up Borrower. When am I gonna play a Rhinos League where I roll a random card to fill the 4 flex spots? Are we there yet? I don't know if we're there yet. Deck's good, but I don't know if it's that good. Okay, they died. I guess they got a redraw. Alright, they died. Pog. Pog. Leapfrog says hello. Leapfrog says hello. Shout out to my homie Leapfrog. Shout out to the homie Leapfrog. Off it. Let's go. Force of Vigor. Force of Negation out. Submit. So you might think it's kind of weird to keep Omnath in. However, the red and green card count is pretty low, and Force of Negation is atrocious against Hammer Time. So I'd rather have a red/green cards because Fury and Force of Vigor are your best cards. And the problem with Force of Negation is their deck is so redundant. They have, 12 ways to get the hammer, 8 ways to equip, and Force of Negation is also horrendous against Urza Saga. So Leyland makes our mill matchup even more of a buy. I mean, yeah, sort of. The thing is, they can still beat you, though, right? Like, they have Cycle Sanity, they have Tasha's, and if they Surgical your Endurance, you can, they can still get around that, Right? It's not like a stone block, but it makes it harder, yeah. Yeah, we don't have the 20 extra cards anymore. I feel like this hand's a mulligan against Hammer Time. What does chat say about this hand? What does chat say about this hand? I think it's a mulligan against Hammer Time. I feel like it just doesn't have enough interaction. Yeah, but fire into Rhinos in the draw is not enough sometimes. I think it's close. I think this hand is really close. I mean, the nice thing about keeping this hand is if I draw any free spell, it's absurd. So, I have 8 cards that just make this hand almost unlosable. Alright, I'll keep. I think it's super close. I think if I draw a Fury or a Force of Vigor, I'm pretty sure I'm 100%. Okay, that's fine. Not exactly what I was looking for. Not exactly what I was looking for. I always gotta remember to not F6 to make them think I have Force of Vigor. Get that into the back of their mind. This beats their average hand without a free spell. Maybe their average hand, but it might not beat like the top percentile of their hands. But I see what you're saying. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I guess they take Outburst. Maybe it's not that fine. Okay. Interesting. I just... I could Ice Saga upkeep. Or I could kill Sentinel, hope they don't have a land. I feel like... Problem with not killing this is it's going to be awkward next turn. Well, not really, because I can just play land and then cast the second Fire Ice and pay. I kind of want to Ice. I think I want to Ice. I think icing is better. Carrying the weight of what you think you've done will go away. Better ways to cast free spells than pitching a card. Are you talking about Gitaxian Probe? Is that the card that you're referring to? Cards to be cut for the burn matchup. Usually the flex spots, YT. So like whatever you had in the flex spots, that's what I usually cut. Ardent Play. They have one card left. I kind of have to kill Paladin, right? Just like kill Paladin, they make a 5/5. It's not good. It's not good. If I cast Ardent Plea, they draw 2 cards. And then they just hammer up a Sentinel, and then I'm just dead. So I probably can't do that. Alright, I guess we're gonna kill You're Still Paladin. Feels bad, but I don't really know what my alternative is. I'll pay for one of them. No. Alright, go. Million pieces. God, it's kind of insane that I've cast 2 Fire Ices, and they still have 2 Esper Sentinels in play. And I think that both of the Fire Ices I cast were pretty reasonable. Like, icing their Saga so they didn't get the first construct, and then I had to kill the Paladin, basically. That was a requirement, you know? Yeah, I'm just gonna get buried. I can't win this game. I cannot win this game. We are dead. There's always game 3 on the play. Alright, I'm just gonna pack it in. Because I could have drawn Force of Vigor, maybe. I don't know, I'm off it. Submit. Let's go. I'm off it. That was brutal. Should have mulled. I mean, that's just results-based thinking. Like, obviously, if we lose the game, yeah, I'm going to say we should have mulled, but the hand was close. Like, you can't let the result of the game determine whether or not your keeper mulligan was correct. Right. Also, mulliganing when they bring in Thoughtseize. Some of them even bring in Thoughtseize and Duress. I've seen lists that have, like, upwards of 6 or 7 discard spells post-board, and mulliganing against that shit is awful. Like, so bad. Is the Yorion version better or this one, you think? Undecided yet. I have missed Yorion so far, and this is definitely a matchup I miss Solitude, so I'm kind of missing a lot of the cards already, so I'm kind of thinking this might not be... I kind of feel like Yorion is just the best version, to be honest with you. That's what I've been saying all along. Confrontation. Yeah, Solitude is just like your KO in this matchup. Keep. I know. I still play the one you recommended, the Invitational. I think I would play something incredibly close to that. I'm still not sure on like the last 4 to 6 flex spots. I've been trying a bunch of different stuff. I've tried, main deck Knight of Autumn. We've tried Vadrock. We've tried Detention Sphere. Main deck Endurance. What else did we try? We tried Prismari Command. We tried a whole bunch of different stuff. I don't know what the best things to put in those flex spots are. I'm leaning towards some amount of interaction. I don't know if that's like a split of Dead Gone Prismari Command, maybe just 4 Dead Gones, but I think you want that those last 4 to 6 flex spots to be interaction. Yeah, I know, right? I tried Fiery Vengeance. Are you talking about Fiery Justice? Rootbound Defense. What would that even be good against? Is it good against the Grief deck? It does populate. Also horrendous against Teferi. It's like not actually that good against Blue Eye because they just Teferi you though. Like you're losing the Teferi games anyways. It doesn't help against the games that you're losing. You're beating them almost every single time they don't have Teferi. And it doesn't help you actually beat Teferi. You know? Am I forcing here? I'm just gonna wait. Not the worst, not the best, but we're just gonna be here for a while. I'm just gonna do nothing until they decide to do something. Sure. Sure. What about Bone Crusher? I think Dead Gun is better than Bone Crusher Giant. Pretty sure that's correct. So they have 3 cards. One of them is a Shadow Spear. Alright, what's that? I guess I probably should have just cast a Brazen Bar over there. Yeah, maybe that was better. What's this? Sure. Fine. No, I won't give up. So they have 2 cards. If their last 2 cards are, because we know one's a Shadow Spear, if their last 2 cards are Shadow Spear plus Hammer, then I can just bounce the Sigarda's Aid. Just let that happen? Just thinking of Luris. Okay. Yeah, I should have played Borrower that last turn. That was really bad. I should have 100% played Borrower. I put myself into a position where I'm not pressuring them, and they would be at 12, potentially going to 6. Yeah, imagine if I had played Borrower there. It'd just be so much better for me. Yeah, that's going to cost me. So the last 2 cards are Luris and Shadow Spear. Holding on to everything I know. It's not a bad draw. It's not a great draw, but not a bad one. So now they're going to go Luris Sigarda's Aid, and I can go end step Borrower, untap Fury Pitch Fire Ice. I kept singing. Orthopter. Okay, I can beat that. Copium. Shit. Excuse me. Sigarda's Aid from the graveyard. Sure. Yeah, so their last card's Shadow Spear. I can just instep the Borrower. I guess I lose if they draw exactly... Yeah, I lose if they draw exactly another hammer. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Stop it. Why does it... Get out of here. Alright, Borrower. And then untap, deal 4 to the Luris. Okay, that helps. Yeah, that's perfect. Because now I just kill this, attack for 6. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have attacked first. I should have 100% attacked first. Yeah, this is bad. Because now they can just trade with the Nexus. Yeah, I should have attacked first. This is bad. Oh. Oh, they can still fire up the Nexus. Can also ice the Nexus. Put them to 4. That also lets me draw a green card, potentially. Yeah, let's do that, if they go to block. If they fire this up, I'm just going to tap it. Then I can find a green card that way. Go like this. Okay, not a green card. So they go to 4. But this should be lethal next turn unless they draw... Yeah, they have to draw the thing. Alright, don't draw the thing, please. Why did I distribute the damage? I mean, I know they have the Shadow Spear. I guess I could have forced them to cast the Shadow Spear, huh? I guess I could have forced the action on the Shadow Spear. That might have been better. I was thinking in my head that they would just play the Shadow Spear if I went 2 and 2, but like forcing the issue. No, I can't do that because if I 2 and 2, they save the Luris. I can't let them save the Luris. That's why I didn't do that. So I guess I could have went like 3 and 1, but we knew they had Shadow Spear. I couldn't go 2 and 2. If I go 2-2, they just Shadow Spear. Okay, well, they're not dead, but... pretty close to it, right? So I attack with both. I think what's going to happen is they're going to fire up an Inkmoth, and then I'm just going to pass priority. If they fire up the second one, then they die. But I will allow the trade and put them to 1. Alright, they died. Holy shit, I won this game. Woo boy. Easy clap. Fire Ice, 1/1, Luris plus Inkmoth. I couldn't cast Fire, I didn't have a red source. I didn't have a red source until I drew a fetch land off of the ice, but I didn't have a red source in my hand at the time. And that's where it's kind of tough. Mutavault, speaking of Aether Vial. Is our opponent playing Aether Vial? Any Fire Ices? Fire Ices, tilt. Merfolk. Spreading Seas. Sure. Just get Steam Vents. I should probably play around Fawn, right? Just go Misty Pass, Outburst, Fawn, pitch Omnath. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. I could upkeep it. Is upkeep Gucci? Upkeep is probably Gucci. So they can't counterspell? Yeah, sure, I'll upkeep it. Rhinos. You 4-1 with the deck with Vile the other day, but it was playing Saga. So you 4-1 with the Saga deck. Yeah, exactly. You 4-1 with good cards. That's what I heard with that statement. It's Fish Tuesdays and my buddy's playing a Discord call. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, is that our opponent? I don't know if it's our opponent. Maybe. Yeah, 4 Saga, 56 randos. I'll let them chump block. I will give them the option to chump block. I think they will choose to not chump block, but... I'm just going to kill this thing before it gets out of hand. I don't want to take any chances. Waste your time. There's no way they have main deck Chalice, right? Or main deck Explosives. We'll say I have Force anyways. It ain't worth the pain when I see you cry. What are we boarding against Merfolk? Probably Mystical Dispute. Not a single one of our cards are bad, though. I like Force in the post-board games because they have more sideboard cards. Force of Vigor. You think that's better than Negation? Could be. I mean, I guess they kind of fight over the same cards, right? But at least Force of Negation also helps versus counterspells. Also, what the hell do we cut? Every single one of our cards are busted, you know? I think Borrower's the weakest card. You could maybe sell me on Cunning Borrower, right? Would you rather have Dispute or Force of Vigor? I don't know. I could cut Borrower for one of them. I want to keep the Force of Negations, though, I think. Cut the Rhinos uncastable. Alright, let's try cutting Borrower for... Let's go 3 Dispute, 1 Borrower. And then, depending on what kind of sideboard cards they have, we can reassess on Force of Vigor. I keep. Payment Seeker. 3 Disputes, 1 Force of Vigor. Yeah, I can see that. I think I'm just going to go fetch so they can't... well, at least fetch this turn so they can't seize me. But Blanched Temur. This is what we're doing? I'm here for it. Okay, so let's go Breeding Pool. Yeah, and then if they Spreading Seas one of these 2 lands after I play Mountain, then we have Sacred Foundry. This. Okay, yeah, Breeding Pool is good, I think. I don't know if I'm gonna ice them or fire. I'm just gonna pass for now. So they didn't Violent a 1-drop. If I ice their island, they can just fire this up and play and Violent a Lord. If I ice the Vial, they can hold up Flusterstorm, though. I think I want to ice the island. It's kind of close. Is Mutavault the new meta? I don't know, is it? Okay, yeah, maybe this ice play was bad. Yeah, this might have been stupid. Because now they could even just go, like, island, attack, yada 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 yada. Yeah, this might have been bad. Perhaps might have been bad. Play them all versus All's Fire. I wanted to try and get them off blue so I could just jam a Cascade spell this turn. Might have not been good, but... So this is going to get Island, I think. Take less damage. Force of Negation. I mean, even if they force the first Rhinos, it's not that bad, right? Because this is our follow-up. I think the problem is them just, like, Lord into Lord, or yada yada yada. You know what I mean? I think that's the real problem. So they're just going to 6-ball us. I mean, we are at 8. Oh no, we're just going to die. Oh god. Yeah, we're just going to die. Alright, I'm at 3. Yeah, we're just super dead. Alright, probably shouldn't have cast that ice. That kind of helps, right? Sort of. Copium. Could go Fury 3-1, Fire 1-1, still dead to another Lord. Alright, let's go Fury pitch this. 3-1. Fire 1-1. I think I want to do this while they're tapped out and then just 10 them. Well, I can't even 10 them, right? I have to leave back at least a blocker. I probably have to get super greedy. I'm dead to the Lord anyways, right? Yeah, I probably have to get super greedy here. Just leave back only this. Because I'm dead to it. I'm dead to a Lord anyways, right? I guess... Yeah, this is fine. If I were a Power Ranger, what color would I be? Red, I guess. Do I think they would have blocked the 2-2 with their 3-3 if I just attacked all first? Possibly, but if I attack all, then I'm just dead on board to the 2 Metabolts, right? Oh, man. What do I do here? What do I do here? Clear with Fury, then hold up Fire. If they block. Well, what if they don't block? What if they just take 10? Then I'm just fucked, right? Yeah. I think they wouldn't block. I don't think they would block. This is tough. I think I'm just going to go to attacks. Ah, man, if I attack with everything, it's so sketch. So sketch. Outburst if they don't block. Problem is, what if they just counter the outburst? I guess then I'm getting blockers, and it's not that bad. This is a sketch play. All right, let's do it. YOLO. I'm here for it. All right, they're valuing it a 3. Is this a? Oh, this could be the 3-4. Are we dead to the 3-4? Yeah, we're dead to that, right? Because now I have to bounce this. I guess I could bounce this. Yeah, looks like this might have been a loose attack. If I just left this back, I could have dealt them 8 and then bounced the Sphaloon post-combat and left a blocker back. Teferi bounced the Vial. Well, then I still would have lost, right? Oh, this thing doesn't fly. I'm still not dead, right? I don't know why I thought this thing had flying. Alright, I'm not dead. I thought this thing flew for some reason. Okay, we're not dead. Because I can just post combat shardless, have 3 blockers. I don't know why I thought this thing had flying. I mean, it does have sky in the name, you know? I don't know. So that's their blocks. Pass priority. Alright, guess this card. Calculating. Alright, your turn. Your turn. Brick, 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 brick. Brick! Brick, 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 brick. Brick, 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 brick. 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 It's not brick. Alright, we're dead. Dead. Can't lose to Merfolk, right? Can't lose to Merfolk. Never be a victim for you. Lose to Merfolk, I might have to end the stream. Seems kind of sketchy, huh? Betrayer. Does have Fury. Let's keep it. Sand's like not that good if I don't draw a spell. Because I don't really want to pitch the Outburst to the Fury. You're not mad. All these mistakes have now brought forth the end for you, my friend. I drew a red card, Pog. I drew a red card, Pog. And confirm it's possible to lose to Merfolk. I don't know if I believe you. I don't know if I believe you. This one. This one. Alright, your turn. Went to go play your Rhinos, but it was over my max tier sub ticket limit. Jeez. That's gross. If only I had a Bant Triome. I think you meant to say Naya Triome. Second vial. Okay, it's fine. Copium. I mean, I'm just gonna start hard casting my stuff. Cast. I've been counterspelled. Okie dokie. So this has to get a Shockland, because I can't get Forest and cast Omnath. So I want to get a red Shockland, which means... let's get Stomping Ground. Blue, green, red, white. Your move. Silvergill Adept. Okay. Only 4,000 tickets. Yeah, it's over a lot of people's rental cap, I will say that. It's expensive. I mean, you think I'm joking, but if we lose to Fish, we gotta scrap this. I'm sorry. Time to scrap. Time to scrap. Just hardcast Fury. What's this? Oh, I see. So they're going to Trickster the Omnath, which means I don't get a trigger. But now I can just resolve Fury. Right? So Hardcast Fury, or I guess I should altcast, right? Because if I altcast, like, okay, let's say I altcast, right, and go 2/2. If they violate another lord, I can then go. I guess I still can't kill the second lord, right? Because I can go 1. Yeah. I think altcast is good, right? It's just a lot safer. It's so much safer, right? Hardcast is super sketch. Omnath land fetch cast Fury. Also kind of sketch if they have another lord, right? Like, what if I do that and they just have another lord? Which I'm like 99% sure they have. I think it's better to go. Oh, cancel. I think it's better to do it this way. So I go 2/2. They violate a lord. Then I go 1/1. And then their leftovers are this and a lord. Yeah, I think it's better to do it that way. Because then I can actually kill 2 things with the fire. Oh, they just have nothing? Okay, well. Your turn. You have an adept. Okay. 3 on lord, 1 on adepts. Then I can kill 2 lords. 3 on lord, 1 on adepts. Oh, and then I can fire deal 2 to the next lord. Yeah, that was better. You're right, that was better. Tide Shaper. No, you're right. You're right. That would be a lot better. 100%. True, true, true. No, you're right. 3/1 was better. Because it's the same thing if they don't have a lord, but it's way better if they do. I see what you're saying. It's like the exact same scenario if they don't have a lord, but if they do, then the fire ice gets a lot better. I played. Yeah, now I can fetch on my turn and gain life if I need to. Sack the fiery islet. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sunshine Coast. It's another. Nope. Let's play my land. Trigger. Attack you. This can't really go wrong, right? Dig it? Alright. Go. No more 80 Yorion version. Trying something different, VD Bull. I don't know which one I like better. I have kind of missed the Yorions in the Solitude so far, so I'm kind of leaning more towards the Yorion build. I think it's not. I think it's close-ish, but this is what I wanted to try with 60 cards. I think both decks are pretty good. I'm leaning towards Yorion, but when in doubt, just add a companion. If only 60 card Temur or 4-color could play a companion, there just isn't one, right? Deck. Ban companions has been called. Why would we do that? Okay, I will pass priority. Trying to play around them having a second lord, if I can. Like, I might just let damage happen. Yeah, to be completely honest with you, I think I might just let damage happen. I mean, I guess I'll do this first, right? It's like no reason not to do this first. I guess I could just back it up with Force, right? Alright, whatever. Like, it's worse if they have a 3-mana Lord, but I don't know. Alright. We're off it. Next. So I figured we would just have a day without timeouts. Opponent's got the best card in Magic. Alright, I'm keeping. Gonna draw land, but I'm gonna keep. A few minutes, more like 20 minutes. Canister was literally timed out for like 20 minutes straight. Ooh, okay. No fetch. Because I want to draw land. Can I get a land? Oh, they're doing like the Contra Ego stuff. Like Wurza nonsense, I think. That's a land. That's a land. I could have bounced the glue. Maybe should have. TBH. Oh, they kept the one-lander? I'm snap bouncing this glue. There's no way in hell I'm not bouncing this glue. So let's go... Stomping Ground, Hallowed Fountain? No. Temple Garden, Steam Vents. Island. There's no way in hell I'm not bouncing this clue. Washed away. See ya. I don't know why they didn't crack the bauble. Yeah, why didn't they crack the bauble? If they were missing a land drop. That's kind of weird. Oh, Metallic Rebuke. Okay. Well, I'm glad that got rebuked and not my my Shardless Agent. That's why they didn't sack the bauble, which makes more sense, but it's kind of funny that their counterspell was Rebuke. And they just had to counter that because they couldn't cast it otherwise. That's hilarious. That's awesome. That's dope. Where's Pleachow when we have a Thraben Inspector sighting? Yeah, fair. Any Pleachows? Pleachow? Pleachow, your invitational card is here. Alright, they still have yet to draw land. Now they also can't cast Metallic Rebuke. So, yeah. They could have explosives. YOLO. This is probably a stupid play, but... Even if they have explosives, I have another backup, so it's not that bad. So these cards are all kind of reasonable in their own regard. Endurance is like decent-ish against the Thopter Sword combo. Force is obviously great against them because they're playing artifacts. And this card's reasonable. I think Endurance is the weakest option. So I think I'm looking at Force of Vigor and Mystical Dispute. And I'm not really sure what I want to cut. I think Fury might be my weakest card. I like Borrower against Saga. I like Teferi also against Saga. Maybe Force of Negation is not great. But Force is like decent-ish against the combo cards. Like I could cut Force and Fury and bring in these two. The ignoramus who put 80 cards in their deck had a bad draw. Oh, man. Not sure how I would like to configure my deck. Didn't really see a lot. I guess keeping Force of Negation is like kind of a nice hedge. I feel like Fury is kind of shit, though. What if I just did this? Not bring in Dispute. It's a Stoneforge Urza deck. Well, Stoneforge makes me want Borrower. Fury? I don't think Fury is actually that good against Stoneforge. Dispute is pretty good against that, though. Okay, well, if they're playing Stoneforge, Force is a lot worse. Maybe I want to do something like this. And, like, I could even see doing this. This actually looks good. Let's do this. Yeah, this looks good. That seems unnecessary. I just like keeping it when you're bringing in Force of Vigor because your green card count is not that high. But Omnath can also help thread through this kind of shit, you know, like E and Chalice. Just play a bit of a longer game. Yeah, it's a good draw. Yeah, they probably have Tef, right? Passing? They don't have Fire Ice, do they? Don't ice me, bro. Didn't get iced. I'm gonna ice them. Lane line in Temur, yay or nay? Haven't decided. I think in Temur it's more reasonable. I could see it in Temur. I don't hate it. I'm not like totally opposed to it. Oh, I drew a green card. I think I might just fire off this Force. This is like super aggressive. It is really aggressive. Yeah, fuck it. I'm in. I'm in. Let's do it. Is this the right play? Probably not. But YOLO. Watch me get like Mana Tithe or some shit. Dice lost in your eyes. Rebuke? They can't rebuke me. They have no blue mana. Right? Let me shake. I'm shaking. Steam Vents or Hallowed Fountain? It's probably better to get Steam Vents. Alright, this one. Let's see if my greedy play pays off. Like, worst case scenario, they play Urza, and then I just go Tef, bounce the token, attack for 8, leave back this to block. Like, I don't even think Urza's that bad for me. Like, second explosives, I guess, would be kind of bad, but whatever. Then I just play Tef. Move on with my life. Could even just, like, bounce Shardless if I want to. Let's deck first. Attack you. They have nothing. They got nothing. Do I always keep my upkeep stop? I do, yeah. Just for ice, because I never play a deck without ice. It feels like. Mostly just there for ice. White, blue, green. I'm gonna plus this turn, and then probably bounce the Shardless next turn. Yeah, the Seachrome Coast Razortide Bridge Mono 4-drop deck is kind of a little sus. Kind of a little sus. Yeah, that's the argument, Dury, for sure. It's definitely the argument. They're at 12? What are we doing? I guess I could just bounce the Shardless, make some Rhinos, and then Borrower the token, maybe? Or just, like, hold up Borrower, do you know what I mean? Let's go blue-red. Where's my Temple Garden? Oh, it's a Scalding Tarn. I can't get a Temple Garden. Haha, XD. I want to get a blue source. Oh, was that a good draw? Can somebody explain to me if that was a good draw? Explain your work. Or show your work. Green, white, blue, red. This card seems good. I don't know if this card's good or not. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell sometimes. Oh, I should have main phased that. I'm a buffoon. I am a buffoon. So I guess I'm gonna play around explosives. Yeah. Interesting. I guess I could. Hmm. I don't want to just jam this fucking outburst and get explosives. Seems kind of bad. But I want to hold up Borrower. I guess I could just Teferi bounce the Construct token and pass. And just chill. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm just going to pass. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Bounce the ETB tap land. I'd rather just bounce the Construct, right? You guys want to bounce the tap land? Why? Why would you want to bounce the tap land? Oh, I guess I could have played the second Tef and then done it that way and still had Borrower up. That might have been better. Play the second Tef, bounce the tap land. Yeah, that might have been better. And then I would still have a Tef at 1 with Borrower up, which is obviously good enough. Yeah, I should have done that. I should have just played the second Tef. Borrower the Construct. Well, I'd rather just keep the Borrower up in case they have like some weird combo shenanigans, right? The way I'm losing this game is they just go like 2 combo pieces, right? So I want to keep the Borrower up at all costs, I think. I think it's the only way I see myself losing this game is if I just randomly get comboed. They got a Nettle Cyst. Okay, they should be dead. Just know I really tried. Yeah, they should be dead. Tell me one last time. So Petty Theft Germ Token, play second Tef, bounce, and then play Outbursts. Yeah, it should be good. Oh, then I'd be sheltered. Plus. By the lack of. Shh, don't tap my green. Don't tap my green. Don't tap my green. Alright, we're done. We are done. Take 8. Take 8 damages. Chat, we're 4-0. Are you excited? Is it prediction time for the last match of the stream? It seems like it is. Yeah, we can also just you don't need to play all 4 Force of Negations. Like, there's a decent number of matchups where the card's not that good, right? Yeah, I kind of agree. I kind of agree that I've been, like, pretty down on Force of Negation as of late. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but... Geeky, how have you felt about Force of Negation as of late? Just in general. Could be Temur, could be 4-color, could be 60, could be 80, just in a general sense. How have you felt about Force of Negation in the metagame? Because I haven't liked it that much. I don't know. Living End. Yeah, that is true. It's a good card. It's a good card for sure. Drowning from within. You probably can't ever beat this deck without Force of Negation, right? But maybe you just put the Force of Negations in the sideboard at that point? Right? Like, maybe you just build your main deck to beat everything else and just sideboard the negations? I don't know. And just, like, lean your entire main deck towards casting Solitude and Fury and Omnath. Right? Could try that. Because I really just want to play... I want to play a 60-card Rhino deck with Solitude and Fury. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know what the counts would have to be, but that's where I want to be. Oh, this can't get Stomping Ground. Awkward. Because it has to be a blue source. I guess I'm just shocking. Step for you. Any decent red-white split cards? I mean, most of the red-white cards are just like gold cards. Not necessarily split cards, but can't play Helix. You could play Wear Tear, but like, are you gonna main deck Wear Tear? Can't cut Fire Ice. Definitely cannot cut Fire Ice. Fire Ice, I think, is one of the best cards in the deck. Your breath, please tell me I'm not undone. I mean, if they have Outburst plus Force, then, well, we're fucked, but not much I can do about it. I'm just playing my cards. Just playing my cards. In my skin, and I'm drowning from within. How would I rate this Fish Tuesday? Fish tacos. Is that an appropriate rating? It's a great mix between Cascade Elemental, Sigma Aggressive, and Control deck. Yeah, and it's like trying to find is there a way to make the 60 card version like that. I think I'm gonna fight over this. Honestly, what if I just fight over this and put them to 3? I just like 10 them. Is that a good play? I mean, I'm definitely gonna fight, right? I can't not fight, I don't think. Kind of just want to dome them. So that we're so fucking close. Oh, we're so close. I think I'm gonna do it. Like they shardless, put 11 power into play. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Let's go. Put you to 3. Put you to 3. Could also draw another fire race. If they like crack a fetch for some reason, then we're Gucci. Close game. I mean, it's gonna be close if they have shardless, right? Okay, that's a good start for us. It's a very good start for us. Hold. Pause champ. Pause champ. Oh, go to 1. I like go to 1. Alright, give me a force. Give me a force so I can play around their force. Come on, force. Force, 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 force. Force, 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 force. This is lethal, so I have to go for it. Alright, well. Don't force me. Please don't force me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes! Let's go! Stealing game 1 against Living End is huge. Let's go! Alright, Endurance, Mystical Dispute. What about my test? What do you mean? Is it just a bad version of those deck? I don't know what you're asking me. Like, I don't mind this deck. I think the idea of playing Omnath and Teferi in Rhinos is insane. I'm just trying to figure out if we want to play 60 or 80, and 80 gives you a lot more flexibility in terms of what your last 4 spots are. So that's why we're trying to do this testing, you know? So the cards that I normally cut against Living End are Fury and Borrower in some fashion. Also, like, these are the worst cards in your deck, these 3 cards. These are easily the 3 worst cards. These I don't think I want to touch. Been like it made more endurance more than force. I could see that. Again, I want to try and figure out a way to get Solitude in here. Like Solitude in a 60 card version. Well, the problem with Fury against them is, like, you have to do it proactively, whereas with, like, something like Solitude is a lot better because you can respond to their Living End. You can't do that with Fury because Fury doesn't have Flash. That's the issue, you know? Well, Solitude's a lot better because you can Solitude in response to a Living End and then get a Solitude back, which kills their best thing post Living End and gives you a 3/2. It's, like, usually not enough, but sometimes it is. I think I'm going to do this. Let's do this. Just for endurance purposes. Opponent's on 6. I have Ice, Force, and Teferi. I think I'm going to keep this. It's a little sketch, but I think it's fine. Right, if they go to Grief, you can, like, Solitude their Grief. Yeah, it is pretty good if they have Grief. It's a good point. Okay, that covers all my colors. Doesn't let me cast Shardless, though, so... Because I have Plains, Mountain, Shardless Agent, huh? Good deck building. Good deck building, Doom. It's going to come down to whether or not they have Violent Outburst on 3. If they have Outburst, I'm probably fucked, but... Oh no, because I have Ice. Yeah, I have Ice. This is fine. It's totally fine. Copium. All I want is a place to call my own. That was a good draw, too. Yeah. Any Bant Triomes? Even if I had Bant Triome, I still wouldn't be able to cast Agent, but... Any Bant Triome gamers? Time Walk you. God, Ice is so broken. I would lose this game 100% of the time if I didn't have Ice. Ice gives me a shot, though. I'm probably just going to jam Tef, to be honest with you. It's worse against... I guess it's worse against Dispute. I don't know, we'll see what they do. I generally like jamming Tef prior... Okay, now I'm definitely jamming Tef. Because now I can't get Disputed. It could grief me. Alright, jam Tef. Ho 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 ho! I think we're going to do it, chat. I think we are going to do it. So they have to force this. That's fine. It feels alone. You know to keep your hopes up high and your head down low. Alright, I'm going to endurance this rather than force it. Yeah, I'm going to endurance this. Hopes up high and your head down low. Hopes up high and your head down low. Alright, resolves. Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, always endurance first. I think casting endurance first is better. And now we just jam Rhinos, right? Yeah, I could jam Rhinos. Just jam Shardless. I go to 10. Actually, it's probably better to just hold up Outburst with Force, right? It's 11 damage. Can Outburst Force pitch Shardless. Yeah, that's probably just better. Street Wraith. Hang on a second. I gotta prepare. I need to prepare. Because we must go to Twitter. Sense of love. I guess they could have... Yeah, there's not much they could have here, right? I think there's nothing, actually. Oh, my mortal soul. Alright, my turn. Deck you. Calls out my name. What's this? Violent Outburst. I guess they could now have Force. The last two cards have to be Force blue card. They're not dead if it is, but... They're off it.